Alright, let's begin the live stream for Monday Night Raw, season 34, episode 29, 28 after 29, July 20th, 2026, from Detroit, Michigan. And as at the time of this recording, SummerSlam has not sold out yet. And we're 1 week away from SummerSlam. Did anybody catch the Avengers Doomsday trailer? I did. I don't think it's that great. Myself, I don't think it's that great. I think it's AI generated slop. Am I still gonna buy a ticket? Yeah. I'm still going on the December the 18th. Yeah, I'm going. I'm gonna be live streaming. But this trailer should have done what the Doom's free trailer done, but it did not. Nobody sounds like Dr. Doom sounded on that video. It's AI generated. It's not. They don't. Nobody sounds like it in real life. And Dr. Doom has never sounded that way. That's not a Liberia accent, which Liberia is not even an actual real place anyway. So technically, it doesn't have an accent. So that's my thoughts on the trailer. My thoughts on SummerSlam. Well, all they've done is, what have they done? They throw two main events together, which nobody gives a flying fuck about, which is Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, which has happened. This makes it 28 times that's fucking happened. CM Punk and Cody Rhodes, that's never happened before, but no one cares about it. No one cares about Cody Rhodes going for his fourth fucking championship in 2-3 years. No one cares about that shit anymore. It's over. It's done. Brock and over Femi. What's to say about that? This is the third match in the trilogy. Is Brock Lesnar going to actually retire, though? I don't think he is going to physically retire after this match. Many people think so, but I don't think so. And where the fuck is Becky Lynch at? Can someone ask me that fucking question? Where the fuck is Becky Lynch at? She's not been seen since June the 8th episode of Monday Night Raw, when she's in that Queen of the Ring tournament match. No one's actually seen her since. And I'll give you my thoughts on Bayley leaving another video. I don't think it's going to happen, because she's doing a thing at Fanatics Space yesterday. She said she didn't say nothing about jumping ship. And she actually listened to Paige talk about AEW and how her time was there. And Paige just opened up and told her it's nothing. They don't use you. But the AEW ain't got time for you. They don't use you. They just tell you they ain't got time. You ain't got no time on the show. Go home. So Bayley's no different there than she is in AEW. No difference. The grass, don't listen to these people like Bobby Monsoon and Cutboy. The grass is not goddamn greener at AEW. And all AEW is doing is recycling the same old garbage slop that the WCW done. Plain and simple. It's regurgitating the same old slop that they done. And it's getting sad that fans that actually defend this goddamn garbage, especially this right here. Who is gonna pay money to see Kevin Knight versus Kenny Omega? Be honest with yourself. Who's gonna fucking pay money to see that? No one. They pulled the trigger too early. The pay-per-view is called Redemption. MJF and Kenny Omega should have happened there. Do I think Kenny Omega should have won the title? No. I think Maxwell beats him. That's what should have happened. But no, they didn't do that. They pulled the fucking trigger early for some damn reason. I don't know why. They give a reason why he's injured, but well, if he's injured. Why did he rest? Why did he continue to wrestle then? If he's so injured, why did he continue to wrestle then? He wrestled Mark Briscoe in a hard-hitting match. He wrestled in a steel cage match. He wrestled Kenny Omega. They tried to say he was hurt. He still wrestled his ass off in that match. MJF did. So that doesn't make absolutely fucking sense whatsoever. But this is where we are. Professional wrestling. This is where we are in entertainment industry as a whole. People is glazing fucking shit that should be glazed. But that's the point where we gotten to, man. Where we are. This is the point where we are. That's not 32 episodes yet. It's at 29, I think. And last week's show is the longest show they've had in several months. What they have not had a long show in several months. They've been all short shows since the last real show they had as long as 3 hours, and it was months ago. The rest of these shows barely went over 2 hours. Yeah, the last 3 hour show was actually the first episode of this year. That's the last 3 hour show we've had. Barry, all the rest of us barely made it past 2 hours. And this show doesn't have no time limits, so they want more than they've been doing here. This show has no time limit. I never heard of having a time limit like SmackDown has, or NXT, or something like that. I never had, or pay-per-view. It doesn't have no time limit, so I don't know why it has to end at a certain time, because they don't have a time limit. So that right there don't make goddamn sense at all. And mark my words. I'm like, I honestly don't think it's gonna happen, but mark my words tonight. If they don't involve them two guys from Saturday night's main event, Seth Rollins' storyline, they're gonna involve some type of celebrity in this fucking feud with Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. Because it's happened how many times now? Has it happened? It's happened, what, 15, 20 times now? The celebrity's been involved in some type of storyline in WWE for the past 5 years. Or for 3 years, ever since Triple H took over. 3 years. So, don't be surprised if it happens. It's
beats Roman Reigns. You're number two, always gonna be number two. I'm number one, always gonna be number one. But just acknowledge it. Watch Raw live Mondays.
Volume 31. Volume 32.
expect to remind me more time, but I'm not gonna call that place. Call me if Dad pays that to me.